Hello, dear student. Welcome to another lesson in psycholinguistics. This is the fifth lesson, okay, which is about the last psycholinguistic process, okay, language acquisition. Now, this field of study is also studied in applied linguistics. So, if you go to applied linguistics, you'll find that language acquisition is also uh, an area of study in applied acquisition. But here, it is also referred to as developmental psycholinguistics. Okay, so language acquisition is commonly used to describe the process whereby children become speakers of their native language. So it is the first language children acquire, and they acquire it naturally. That is language acquisition. So in language acquisition, we have some stages. The first stage is cooing stage, which is between 1 and 2 and 4 months. So this, so we have between 2 and 4 months. Okay, this period is approximate, so this is not 100%, and this period changes from a child to another. Some children you may have like 4 months in cooing stage, some 3 months, some less. So this is an approximate period. Children in their first week, etc., start first week, first month, okay, start producing sounds, usually cries. In this stage, children can produce sounds that do not exist in their mother tongue. Okay, so in this stage, children select sounds and they produce those sounds in terms or in the form of cries. The second stage is babbling stage, which is approximately in 6 months. It refers to the stage when the child produces sounds, phonemes of sounds and phonemes of their mother tongue. So at this stage, children select only the phonemes and sounds that are in their first language um, repertoire. Okay, and then we have marginal babbling stage, which is about 9 months. In this stage, children use the canonical pattern, that is, the child produces sounds according to the syllable structure of their mother tongue. So we have ba, ma, ka, ta, pronounced in certain rhythm. So, okay, so when a child at this stage wants to call his father, he would say ba. Okay, wants to call his mother, he would say ma. Want to name some objects or things around him, would say ta, ka, or other forms, but these forms are in CV structure. CV structure. And then we have holophrastic stage, or what is called one-word stage, between 11 months and 1.5 years of age. This stage observes the birth of the grammar, because for a child, the reduplication of the same syllable stands for meaning. One word for a child stands for sentence, and only the mother can understand the child through mother or baby talk. So at this stage, we have the replication of the CV that we have in marginal bubbling stage. So if ba in marginal bubbling stage, so ba and ma, for example, ka and ta, they are doubled. In the holophrastic stage, we have ba ba, ma ma, ba, ka ka. So we have CV, the reduplication of CV, consonant and vowel. Telegraphic stage, which is between 24 and 13 months. 30 months, sorry. In this stage, the child uses keywords without grammatical functions. That is, they use just basic words without prepositions, without articles, etc. So, for example, we say daddy sock, mommy shoe, Okay, in this stage, the words can be problematic in meaning. For example, does the sock belongs to daddy, or the child wants daddy to bring him or her sock, the sock. Okay, so at this stage, words and phrases are difficult to decipher, but of course, the parents, especially the mother, can, based on the situation or in the context, they can easily know what the child wants to communicate. The last stage is multiple word stage. In this stage, the child produces more than two words, and the child adds words to his lexicon repertoire. Okay, so we have here the child can talk, can produce sentences and phrases, so they're mature enough to talk. So they can talk and communicate whatever they want. All right, so this is it for language acquisition. However, we still have one more thing to add. When it comes to first language acquisition, we have two basic notions that are very important. These two notions are undergeneralization and overgeneralization. Undergeneralization refers to a process whereby a child uses a word in a more limited way than adults do. So, for example, shoes only refers to his mother's shoes. Okay, when if you touch a child's shoes in very early ages, they would say, "No, mama shoes." So they would say it this way, or they would, say it in their way, trying to cry or try to take the shoe from you, etc. But the shoe or the shoes are only his mother's shoes. Hat only refers to his own hat or to his father's hat. Okay, so the words are limited. Okay, overgeneralization is or refers to the extension of a rule beyond its proper limits. It is proved that children's use of language is rule governed in the sense that they frequently say tooths instead of teeth, mouses instead of mice, okay, gold instead of went, finded instead of found. You see, so if we go to the first one, so we have tooth and the mouse. These are plural. Okay, so the child, for example, he comes up with the fact that to make or to form plural, we add s to singular noun. So they apply this to all nouns. However, we have some other nouns which change completely. So we don't add the s, but children overgeneralize. So they apply this s rule of of plurals for all nouns. The same with um, verbs. So, for example, the past regular verbs we add ed. However, there are some words which are irregular, which change completely. But the child applies this ed rule of the past to all verbs. This is it for today for this lesson, first language acquisition. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope this lesson is beneficial. And see you in the next video.